My humble respects.
I'm trying to track down a poacher who's hunting around here.
That's an important mission. But sorry, I don't know nothing about it.
I want to ask you something anyway.
Better me than the neighbours anyway. Especially Pavlik's old woman. Have you talked to her?
No, I haven't spoken to her. Why?
That's good. For sure she and her old man would tell you I'm the poacher.
They would? Why?
Those Pavliks ain't very nice folk. Old Pavlik ain't too bad, but that wife of his... I don't know why, but all of a sudden she thinks I'm the root of all evil.
I see. I imagine it's not easy living next to them. Still, I'd like to ask you a few questions anyway. Maybe you know something that could help.
As you like.
How's trade?
It's going well. There's demand.
Who do you sell most to?
Depends. I take everything to Troskovitz and there I see what's what. But the better hides go for fancy shoes and clothes. Things for the gentry and that.
Where'd you get the hides? From some suspicious fellas in the forest?
No, I ain't like that. I have an agreement with the huntsmen and their hands, who bring me what they hunt. But it's not that often. They don't bring much. And not the best stuff neither. More often they bring me hides from the village. They butcher animals and skin them and everything is processed. I do the hides.
Something's fishy. You aren't afraid to put your hides on display. Like it's a front for something else. Something you can't show everyone.
I don't know what you're getting at.
If someone took a look in your workshop, would he find anything unusual there?
No. All I've got in my workshop is a few more hides.
All right, then. Why did the Pavliks hate you so much?
I don't know. But if Prague was to go up in flames, the Pavliks would run straight to the bailiff and swear it was me what did it.
Did you have some falling out with them?
Nothing I know of. We never talked much. I'm not the kind of fella that's at the centre of things. I like my peace and quiet.
Well, still seems odd to me, though.
You're telling me. At least you don't have to live next to them.
Have you seen any tracks left by the poacher?
I haven't. I wouldn't even know what to look for.
You know, animal carcasses, guts, a camp in the woods.
Ah, I see. No, I ain't seen nothing. I don't go walking in the woods much. At most, I go to Troskovitz for hides. Or to the village here to the north.
I don't know of any village that way. What's it called?
It's pretty far. I call it Upper, on account of it being uphill.
Have you any idea where the poacher might be hiding out?
God knows. It's all deep forest, so he could be anywhere. Maybe somewhere close to the game he poaches.
Yeah, that's good thinking. Do you know of any place like that?
Well, not far from here there's a clearing in the hills where we used to go to watch deer. But I don't know if any stags goes there anymore.
I didn't know that. If I can't think of anything better, I'll go and take a look.
But don't get your hopes up.
Thanks. That's all.
You silly doggy.
I'm here on Gamekeeper of Ostatek's authorization.
The gamekeeper, you say? What would he want from me?
I'm looking for a poacher in the area. Would you know anything about that?
Ah, I see. My wife can tell you more about that than me.
All right, thanks. I'll go and ask her right after.
Well, prepare yourself. She's got it all clear in her head from the first moment that she saw the tanner next door.
The tanner? Can you tell me any more?
Like what, exactly?
Why is your wife so set on the tanner?
Wish I knew. She never liked the look of him. Besides, he was always kind of secretive. And it's God's truth, he ain't short a coin.
Right, sure. And what do you think about the tanner?
He's an ordinary fella. Works all the hours God gives. He sells fine skins, even supplies the nobles. Buckskin, deerskin, goatskin. I said to myself, I wouldn't mind being a tanner. Looks like there's good coin in it, but my pa supplied everyone hereabouts with fish. And who else should carry it on but his son?
Do you think your wife's right about the poaching?
I don't have to see a thief on every corner. I'll leave that to the old woman. But to answer your question, no, I don't think it's him. But even if it is, it ain't no skin off my nose.
You were talking about fine quality hides. Do you know where the tanner gets them?
Like all the others, I suppose. From the gamekeeper, or from farmers who've slaughtered animals. I couldn't say for sure, I don't talk to him. You'll have to ask him yourself.
I'll certainly do that. Thanks. That's all.
Take care.
Vostatek charged me with rooting out the poacher causing trouble round here. Have you seen or heard anything suspicious?
You bet I have. The tanner's the poacher.
I've already talked to the tanner. He had a feeling you'd accuse him.
Too bloody right.
Poaching's a serious accusation. Are you sure he's the poacher?
I'm sure. He earns much too much coin for an ordinary tanner.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean he's poaching, though.
He's rolling in it. He can't have that from honest work. Why else would he head off into the forest every other week, eh? If it ain't him, it's someone in league with him. Someone who lives in Witch's Copse.
Witch's Copse?
There's a path behind our outhouse. If you go along it for a while, you'll come to a cross in the forest. And north of that, there's this big clearing. And Witch's Copse is beyond that. Folk are afraid to go there. It's guarded by old pagan idols.
Interesting. Have you got any proof that the tanner is poaching?
Did you see all them hides?
The tanner's a tanner. So he has hides. What of it?
Exactly. You saw he ain't afraid of putting them on show. Even buckskin. He knows if he puts them on show, nobody'll question it. He wouldn't be so suspicious. But you know what I'd like to know? What's he got hidden in his workshop, eh? Apart from hides.
Have you ever seen the tanner poaching with your own two eyes?
I haven't actually seen him, but I'm quite sure it's him. I just know it. I'll gladly confirm it, even to a judge.
I'm afraid that won't be enough when there's no material proof. So the tanner does well out of his trade?
Does well. He's on the pig's back, and no one ever made that kind of coin out of tanning hides. It'd be a miracle if he wasn't guilty.
Or maybe he's just very skilled.
Skilled my arse, you numbskull. He's a puffed-up idiot, a botcher, and a bastard.
Where does your hatred for the tanner come from?
I beg your pardon? You come here asking questions, and you're impertinent to boot.
I was only asking. Keep it to yourself, then. That'll be all. Thanks.
Be sure and check him out. And don't forget he's a crook.
Yeah, right. The biggest crook under the sun. He steals anything that's not nailed down.
I'm glad we understand each other. Well, good luck dealing with him. Take care now.
my respect.
What do you have for sale?
What a day.
Christ.
A word about the price.
Very well. Aye, you will convince me with that price. What is it? Are you whistling just for fun?
What a night, boy.
I've got a horse for you here.
But that is your horse, mother. Do not sell it to me. How would you get your...
What do you have for sale? I'd like to discuss the price.
Laches, Gajo. Aye, you will come...
Hey, just mother. Stop, Saul. Laches.
Careful.
Ah, sargives goro.
I'll have a look at your wares. I'd like to do something about that price.
Laches, gajo. Laches, it's a deal. I'm glad you found what you needed, sir.
Do you find whistling like that fun?
May God... What do you need, my friend?
Show me your wares. I'd like to do something about that price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Here, plus a bit on top.
Well, well, thank you very much. Thank you, sir. And come again.
Shalom Aleichem, mein Herr.
What do you have for sale? I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Satisfied?
That's more... Masa umatan tov. I can agree to that. Masa umatan tov. Sei gesund.
Careful.
Atarsal, what's up? Jungoshina.
At your service, sir.
Atarsal, what's up? Jungoshina.
Give you health, sir.
What's up, Pooch?
Here you go. Take it. Look what I have for you.
Servus Baktalo, more.
Come here, boy. Aye, aye. You silly doggy.
Greetings.
What are you doing, you whistler?
What an ugly old neck.
You! Get out now!
Now you piss me off, you
For glory!
Somebody kill that fucking mutt! Damn! I'm bleeding! Do it!
You want to kill me, you fool?
Mutt! Oh, he's run off again, the little beast. My God, where is that dog? Go! Ka! Ka! Whoa!
keeping an eye on you.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I was just visited by... He said he found...
I've seen those.
That we found some... I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. And that's about...
That sounds interesting.
But...
Oh, he's run off again, the little beast.
Greetings, lad. What brings you here?
Show me your wares. I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
What would you say to this?
We're nearly there. Finally, a reasonable sum. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
another mongrel.
Was möchtest du, mein Herr?
What do you have for sale? I'd like to do something about that price.
Warum nicht?
Satisfied?
That's more like it. Why? You'll... Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
Here you go. Take it.
My respects.
Aye, aye. You silly doggy. Aye, come here. Aye, come here.
My respects.
there, youngster. It's good to see you again.
Likewise. What can I do for you?
If you lend me a little time and a listening ear, I have another riddle for you. Happenstance has thrust us together again.
So, what's it going to be this time?
If you can spare...
Tell me where...
I'm sort of from...
And where did your...
Believe it or not...
Do you...
Aye, but so...
A harder...
That first bit to make it even a poor... What do you...
Why not? I'm happy to bet.
Listen carefully. Once upon a time, there was a fool of a farmer. Family he had none, no stable boys either. So he talked to his animals instead. And, good man that he was, whenever he made a groschen or two, he shared it with them according to his own rules. Every hen in the coop was paid 5 groschen. Every bee in the hive, 15. And the spider in the loft bagged a full 20 groschen. And now you tell me, how much did the cat get?
$10 groschen.
Exactly! 2.5 groschen for each leg.
What happened to the farmer in the end?
They never said. But I reckon he went to the dogs. You have just the 2 legs, to be sure. But you guessed right, so you earned your wager back. I can give you my stake on top, or I can tell you a bit about my life as a vagabond. How about that?
I'd be glad to hear about your adventures.
Would you care for stories from my travels or tales from the tavern?
What have you to tell me from your travels?
When the sun is up, go wherever you like. But when the day is done, don't stray into the woods or off the beaten track. Nowadays, there are folks everywhere just waiting to fleece you, be they noble or peasant. And those scoundrels tend to frequent the paths that are off the beaten track.
Yes. I do believe I've come across a fair few people like that.
And lived to tell the tale. Long may it last. Farewell!
God bless you.
I'd like to learn something.
What do you want to know?
I'd like to practice wrestling.
All right, I'll show you something. But you need time for it.
Greetings.
I apologize.
Greetings to you.
Careful!
Servus.
Greetings. Welcome, sir. What can I do for you? I apologize.
God bless.
How can I help you, sir?
What do you have for sale? A word about the price.
I suppose we could give it a try.
No.
Now that's... Aye. I'm glad you found what you needed, sir.